Well, Oz, aka O2, is coming along. Primer on the risers there. None of the hatches are seated. I'll get those. We're working on the interior as well as the back. So, here you can see this here is where the table will go, and all the little storage cubbies in there that I've been showing folks. Tomorrow I'll start putting on this back, which is really going to be fun. Glassing it on. She's really a little cutie. She's going to do real well as a solo camp cruiser. I really do like the tiny little companionway entrance. It's all I needed. I sit down here on that riser deck, on that bridge deck there, and haul myself in. Got those handholds in there. It works real good. This, as well on the other side, they're removable, so I can get up inside here to the inspection port where the pin for the centerboard is. And this is removable. As a matter of fact, that circle there in the middle is where I stick my porta potty when I'm underway, if I take it with me. And this is also removable. So the idea being that you can convert it back to a full cockpit. So here I am inside. There's enough headroom for sitting headroom. I'm over 6 foot. That's my little table. My feet fit comfortably in this footwell, which is very nice to have. I sit with a ratchet seat back. The table is just freestanding for now. She'll of course be supported where I've sanded. I'll have cubbies in here going up to an open tray against the back of the cabin. Same on this side. Little cubbies. Close it in so it's watertight, as well as an open tray at the top. And that's the view from inside. There is your porta potty. The tiller will go over the top of it just fine. Sheeting comes from the center of the boat, so there's absolutely nothing to grab onto it. I do not carry waste as I travel, so it's not going to be a stinker. It's not going to be a problem. But this is her, and comfortable, I might say, beyond my expectations. Indeed. Worth mentioning that I filled the entire inner hull with pool noodles. There was, of course, foam in there, but I took out that bulkhead up there, sealed the inner hull completely. There's a couple of spots on an O'Day day sailor where the inner hull is certainly open to flooding should she have a turtle or even go on her side, particularly with that wide open hatch entrance. So what I did was I completely filled the inner hull here with pool noodles, as well as I mentioned earlier, right here between these two hatches on both sides. But it goes down where my feet are, all the way to the back, both sides here, and then between those two hatches, all the way to the bow. That's a lot of pool noodles. I calculate 700-pound flotation, but that's only if the hull gets punctured. So not much chance of that, frankly, but it can happen. So I sealed off these little areas so that gear won't just travel around. That's a little makeshift bulkhead I inserted here. Not easy to do, but got her in there. It's not supposed to be watertight in any way. And then the bottom is also sealed off to the extent that I can, because the hull flexes, so I had to leave a space for the hull to flex. But behind that is pool noodles, and I didn't want them coming out all into my gear. I'll keep my anchor right here with my toolbox, and I have a bunch to go. There's a little bit of paint here and there already, but the hull isn't even started. Centerboard rerouting isn't started. It will help a lot to have that centerboard coming straight back into the cockpit, right through that hole there, and then also up through the, I'll cut something here and haul her up there, and the haul down would be right through the center hole there, which is half covered with some glass, as you can see. And that's about it. Lots of little storage cubbies, so when you're underway you don't have to go searching for things up in the cabin. You can just simply reach for them. So this is her 02 Oz. Very cute boat. I would say full weight added 100 pounds, if that. It's really surprising how little weight this 4mm ply and 4mm glass adds to anything. So I have no concern whatsoever of being overweight. She's a small boat. She'll show her load. Definitely. I'm not in this for racing. I'm in this for cruising, long distance, carrying in and out everything I need, including water. And she'll carry sufficient water for at least a week plus. Good enough.